Righto, for SBSR, great to be catching up with Timmy White from White Stables. Firstly, Timmy, thank you very much for joining me again, mate. Yearling sale time is well and truly upon us.
It is, Paul. Yeah, another good part of the year.
It is a good part of the year. It is a busy part of the year, and it's a nervous part of the year, isn't it? You sort of get everything bound up in one.
Yeah, they're all wrapped up in cotton wool here, so just waiting to go now.
Your parade was the other day. The SBSR tour was the other day. Went off pretty good from all reports. I was on the North Island yesterday, and all feedback that I had was it was very constructive, including the stock. I was very impressed with a lot of the horses that I were able to see.
Yeah, I reckon it's a good idea having it early, because then they can mark in the book to come back and have a look at them and see the improvement in them. But
yep.
It's good.
Yeah, and that's one of the more positive feedbacks I did get. Good time, because a lot of the racing too is starting to hot up, but it hasn't wound right up, so they definitely had plenty of time to get around them. The NZB Standard Bred sales are on the 16th and 18th this year of February, Monday and Wednesday. Wednesday is when we want to worry about at Christchurch, Timmy, at the Canterbury Showgrounds. They will be there, but you've done this a lot longer than me, selling the horses. I think the Monday, Wednesday, that's a little bit of gone back with the old, is it not? That's how they used to do it. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's the way they used to do it. I reckon it's quite good.
And that midweek doesn't worry you?
No.
We want a few people to be able to get involved. If anyone wants to follow along tonight with these, I'm going to show you how to do it. The interactive website that the guys at NZB have is very, very good to me. I'll just go through this for a start. You just go to nzbstandardbred.co.nz. We can actually close that one out. We don't need that one. And you'll sit there, click on the upcoming sales. And for today, we're worried about Christchurch. So you go down to Christchurch and it will come down there and just scroll down and you'll see the key dates. A lot of the information, there's a lot of information about past winners. There's also a lot of other stuff in there as well, sales info and other things. So plenty in there to look at. But when you come to this search bar just here, you can type in for the SBSR people, just type in SBSR. You don't even have to hit enter. I was about to hit enter, but you don't. And this is the full draft of the SBSR prepared horses. So any horse that's been prepared down south by the SBSR banner in this lot here. But of course, and you can refine that. There's plenty of ways you can refine this website. Says there SIDAM or vendor. And for tonight's exercise, we are going to put in white. We're actually going to put in White Stables because that's what Timmy and Julie trade as, because sometimes if you just put white, you will get horses with white in their name that'll pop up, which is not an issue if people are scrolling through, Timmy. But when you're doing my job and you've got whites, I'll be saying, no, you've got this number and it'll be out of order. We can't have chaos when you and I are together, can we?
That's right, because I can't count.
We haven't gone there yet. It's a magical number. No. Magical number this year of the sales. So
yeah,
I'm convinced there'll be a couple of people just waiting for that mathematical question that I'm going to ask you at some point in time, but I won't do it tonight. I'll be nice, don't worry. So it'll be all good. Before we start, Timmy, I want to congratulate yourself and Julie on your pictures, and I'll actually bring up the first horse here. Am I going to do that? Bang that way. I think I actually love this. So the photo, the portrait always standing to the left like everyone does, but then you've put the photo on the other side as well. So people get to see a 360 of these horses. You also got the head close up. There's two head shots on some, one head shot on a couple of the others, front legs and back legs. And I think that part is terrific. I'm not sure. I imagine it's Julie's idea because I think it's a great idea. But, it's really, I think, smart because we want a great photo to sell these horses, but you also want to be able to sell them to a client. So they need to see both sides of the horses, don't they?
Yeah, that's what they wanted.
Yeah.
That's what NZB put out on their leaflet. So that's the way we've done it the last probably 7 or 8 years.
Like Is that. It really?
Yeah, they wanted
not noticing.
They wanted both sides, a head shot, a shoulder shot, and the legs. So we just do it that way.
Well, I love it. I think it's very, very awesome. I will have to say one other hard-hitting question though beforehand. Who mows the lawns?
Julianne, because you can tell by the stripes, can't you? It's like a soccer pitch.
I was pretty sure it wasn't you. I was
No,
reasonably.
I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed on the mower.
When you start looking at these horses, they go from there. Rightio, we will get down to business, Timmy. You have got, what do we say, 13 horses. Your first one is 140. I reckon it's roughly 134, I reckon 133 is the last horse being sold on the North Island. So you're probably about 6 horses in. So this horse will come through very, very early in the sale. And this is one that's going to be on a lot of people's radars. This will be pretty close to one of the first King of the North sold in the South Island anyway, that is for sure. But this is a horse called Amy's King. A King of the
first
North.
up.
Yeah, King of the North out of the Orlando Vici mare, one Amy Vici.
Yeah, I see going by the book she's qualified, but she was unraced. And she's a half sister to Cracker Hill. He's quite a nice colt, this.
Yep.
Not overly big, but he's just a nice size. He looks like he'd probably go as a 2-year-old.
This horse here, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
You like the King of the North. We've got another one to highlight in a minute, but you're very keen on him.
Yeah. I like the Warner part of it.
Yep.
The Warner, like we never had them down here before, and Chapter 7.
Yep.
He's pretty well bred. He's not lovely. Yeah, nice. He wasn't a bad racehorse, so we've got to have a bit of a change.
I will say too, when you go through and you have a look at King of the North's pedigree, check me out. I think she only had 1 or 2 foals herself. One of those was King of the North, and then I think Illusion By was in that same boat. Like, it's a very, very thin family. If you went to yearling sales, you're going to get 2 horses on a page. You might end up with sort of 5 or 6 mares to the page, but just champions all the way through. So that is really cool. And then the Orlando Vici part, we know what a great job Just Believe did, but he's got some unique stats to me that a lot of people aren't aware of, one of which in Australia, Orlando Vici is 100% producer. So every foal that's been conceived by an Orlando Vici mare has one, of racing age, obviously. But, yeah, so 100% producer as well. So this horse ticks quite a few boxes in that pedigree family as well.
He does, yeah.
Yep.
He's got nice horse. Nice horse. Yep.
Yeah. I think sometimes we forget to ask that question, are they nice horses? And, going from there. Text messages are going ballistic all of a sudden. Timmy, I don't know what's going on here.
Right, that'll be that Cambrai probably.
No, he's
no, it's not.
He's on thoroughbred duties, I think he is. So where we're going to go with this horse is going to be Matteo. We're talking lot 150.
Matteo,
the Sweet Lou, the Bettor's Delight mare in Prayo. The picture, he's just a beautiful colt, isn't he?
Beautiful horse, this.
Yep.
Lovely horse. He's out of a Bettor's Delight mare, or was out of For Real, and she's the mother field marshal.
Yep.
Yeah. No, he's a lovely colt, this.
He stands very correct. Size-wise, Timmy, is he a good size?
He's not over big. Yeah. He's just a nice size. He'll probably go early.
Yep. Get up.
Nice, Sweet Lou, yeah.
You said there about his pedigree page. I've just got it up here. My field marshal to the New Zealanders. Beacon, Skippy, Rock and Roll, all half sisters. Grazier. She's actually had 5 foals. 2 foals, 3-year-old and older, and one of those is actually 1. So she's terrific. But as you said there, Timmy, go down that next generation. It's just a brilliant family. And the one thing about it, I do wear a Woodlands hat, but the reason they got Sweet Lou, Woodlands did, is for this Bettor's Delight cross, and it has worked in spades, and this horse, has that. So he's got that, and then as you said, he's got that For Real back in that family as well. It's a great cross that works, leaving winners everywhere, and this is a real likely type, just a real spunky horse, isn't he? Yeah,
we prepared the Grazie one for the sales.
Yep.
And she's gone on one race, and I've seen the next couple. Yeah, they go good. Good family.
155 is our next horse to showcase. Another of the King of the North. This one might be a little bit closer to someone's heart, Timmy. Here, but another. Firstly, if you look at the first bloke we showed, lot 140, and this horse here, King of the North has thrown a stamp, isn't he?
He has, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is owned by me.
Yes.
This is my one. I bred this one. It's probably the nicest horse I've bred.
Yep.
He's just a standout colt.
Lovely attitude.
Yeah. He's been here from day one.
Yep.
From day one. foaled him out here in the front paddock, and he's been here since. Yeah.
I think conceivably, I think I actually saw him before he was conceived. I'm pretty sure you showed me the mare. You showed me the mare, and she'd just been served. So yeah,
that's right.
You're very excited about this bloke before he comes, and he's impressed you since, like his attitude around.
He has. Yeah, lovely horse. See, I bred mum and I trained the granddam.
Perfect hold. No, perfect.
Yeah, a perfect hold. No, perfect hold. She won 8 for me.
Yep.
Trotted a New Zealand record, and she left some winners, and right you are. Well, I sent her to Phil Williamson won 5 with her, and then I sent her to Australia to Kerry Ann Morris, and she won 4 over there, 2 at Menangle and 2 at Albion Park, and then I brought her home.
Yep. Sorry, I should have had that up as you were talking, because it's there. As it says here, the 5 wins 5 places in New Zealand, and then another 4 in Queensland. And it's only a second foal. Any word on the first one at all, Timmy?
Qualified as a 2-year-old. It was by Pastor Stevens.
Yep. Yeah, and go from there, and it's a good family. A lot of winners through there, and just a nice type. And that's one of the things you've alluded to me with him, isn't it? Just have a look at him on type, and people are going to be very impressed with him.
Yeah, people have seen him and said they quite like him. So, but it only takes 2 people to like him more than I do.
2 people,
and they can have him. At the sales. Yeah,
you go.
That's right.
That's a shocking saying. It probably was a good saying back in the day. It's a shocking saying now, but anyway, it does still test the time. Right. Sometimes I find it as an Australian, because we don't name our yearlings when they go to yearling sales. The Kiwis always named them. Now it's been relaxed a little bit, that some are named and some aren't. I love this horse's name. The next horse we're going to showcase, this is lot number 178. This is by Sweet Lou, Bay filly by Sweet Lou, out of Sweet Lorez. And I was like, the name's got to be something sweet, but it's actually the complete opposite. No sugar required. That is a brilliant name, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Nice filly, this.
It is, yeah.
Big filly.
Lovely filly. Good body, good deep body, like on a Timmy.
Yeah. Yeah, she just had a hernia operation. She had a hernia, so she's just been, the vets have just done her. So she's all tidied up now, just waiting to heal up and get ready for the sales. But the first, we've sold 1 out of her already, and the second one, they both go good. The first two fillies, they haven't come out yet, but they're just about ready to come out. But they go good. I've been told by the trainers.
McArdle does an awesome job, doesn't he, as a brood mare sire?
Oh yeah, he's done a great job. Well, that mare won 9 races, so she's only had this is her 3rd foal, and there've been 3 fillies.
Yep.
So.
Yep. And then good winners all the way through back there. People can see it. We don't have to read them out for people. They can actually read it there on the pedigree pages. But, we will highlight this photo again, Timmy. I actually queried why there was only the one with this horse, and you said there about the hernia, and there will be a...
Yeah, there'll be an updated one put up.
And then Julie also said there'll be new photos taken once the horse comes back and is ready to be photoed. So keep an eye out for those updates and the new photos when they get loaded up is pretty important as well. Being transparent, making sure everyone's aware of everything. The vet report will be there at the sales, or I would imagine if anyone wants to know beforehand, you could probably email it through, or Julie could email it through. Timmy, email might be out of your realms of what you do, is it?
But yeah, nice filly. It's just a shame that she had that, but it's fixed now. So
good looker, good up and going horse there.
Big upstanding filly.
Timmy, we just had a little computer glitch, which happens with these, but the next one we are going to highlight is lot number 184. Lucky I looked at that. This is Breezy Tara, down by the seaside, out of her cracking family, not just in New Zealand, a cracking Australasian family this is, and I'm sure a lot of people will be really looking for this horse. Yeah,
there's been a few look at him. He's out of a betting line mare, what's out of Tara Gold, and that'll be a 3/4 sister to Tiger Tara.
Will too, yeah.
By betting line. No, he's a lovely horse. This, not overly big, just a nice size, but I reckon he'll get up and run it too. This fella.
Yeah,
he's got all the bits and pieces in the right place.
Well, and that's always a tick. And then I think sometimes when you get a page, Timmy, that you like, and you're able to, to assess and have a good look at, and then when the pictures come out and the videos come out, and it matches, that even ticks another box, doesn't it?
It is. It's a pretty good page, this.
Yeah.
Like only Yeah, the mare was unraced.
I was going to say there's only really 2 dams to the page because the other mare's been unraced since the first fight.
Yeah.
And then you've got, Tara Gold, who is a half sister like the next family down, AJ's White Sox. What a great horse he was. We forget how good a horse he was for Greg and Jess Tubbs and Sugars. Michael Kane, Power of Tara, Jake Tara. But you talk about defining horses. I think Tiger Tara is one of those great horses, enormous racehorse. I don't know how many Group 1s he won. He ran a cracker in the New Zealand Cup. I can't remember where he finished that year.
Second.
He did finish second, yeah. Thank you
Yes,
for bailing me out. Yeah, and it was a cracking run on that occasion. But from limited opportunities, and he gets a lot of winners in New South Wales, terrific winners, but they're on Tuesdays or Fridays at Menangle. They're not winning, no disrespect, at Bathurst and those places. You're seeing these good winners, at Metropolitan Track. They do an awesome job.
And he leaves trotters too.
We don't want this one to be a trotter.
No, but this fella, but even Stingray Tara wasn't a bad horse in Australia.
No.
He was a nice horse over there too.
Yep, that's exactly right.
And Tango Tara, he was and he was by Rock and Roll Dance. So.
Yep. Yeah, no, a really nice family, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to want to look at it and have a good look at that horse. You've had to take
great family.
You've had to take one out.
Yeah,
the Tara Tutulo actually related to that horse by Lazarus, so it is out 181. Yeah. Be aware there.
Yeah.
The next is the out of Zingara. This is by Captain Crunch, and he can throw a type, and this bloke has not let the family down, has he?
No, he's a lovely colt. This half brother to Elton J, what we prepared, and he's won 5 out of 7 starts over here, I think.
Yep.
But this is a big, strong colt, just a nice type.
He looks at this picture here like that's almost statuesque, isn't it? The way he's just standing there.
Yeah.
And, he's got that presence about, look at me and, how big and strong I am. As I said, he's out of the Christian Cullen mare Zingara, Laredo Torado, Torpedo. Sorry, I've always done that in that family. You said there before about Elton J. So only 2 wins from only 3 starts. And you're saying now since then he's had quite a bit more.
Yeah, he's a nice horse.
Yep.
They've just waited on him a bit and bit of time, but no, he gets up. He goes good.
Yeah, he does.
He went 55 around Eddington one night. So.
Yep. Yeah, no,
nice horse.
Really good family there, and and another well presented horse, which you guys, yourself and Julie have done an awesome job presenting these horses to me, I must say. Always Be Mickey. Of course, when he can't come out, when you can't get semen to him, what does Always Be Mickey do? Get everyone going. He's had a cracking year this year, and I'm sure they're going to be on a lot of people's radars. There's not that many of them in the sales, which is quite unique as well. So get people going. I just haven't quite got this horse's name. 234, this is the Always Be Mickey out of a Better Move On. This is a filly, and this is a really nice filly. Sorry, Timmy, I just got an internet thing. No, we're right. We've got the pictures back up now. So lovely filly, mate.
Never look back. He has a name out of a Better's Delight mare. The second foal we done for the sales, a horse called Move It Lou.
Yep.
He won a race for Logan Hollis and the fellow Robinson, and then was sold to Tony Hurley. He won a 2-year-old race at Alexandra Park and racing the size stakes. And I think he's in Australia now. I think he's been moved over there. So.
Yep, and a good family after that. The second dam's left.
Very good family.
Left Emilian, Roderick, Betty Yarn, and then the third dam as well. Plenty of winners going through there. But, immediately Move It Lou, the only one to be at the races to win by Sweet Lou. Doing a great job. And as I said, he's done an awesome job this year. Always Be Mickey. He's been horses. So, and I get paid to promote a lot of horses, but I'm not on the Elabar gravy train, so that is just legit. The horse is doing an awesome job, and look, hopefully we get to see him back here, but you never know. That could be the reality, Timmy. We might not be able to get him back here, so you mightn't get too many more opportunities to buy these sort of horses.
No, that's right. Hopefully he does come back. He's done a great job, that horse, that he has. Done a great job.
The first of yours without a photo, Timmy, is Bondi. 244. This is a down by the seaside out of Breath of Life. An amazing family this year, headed up by Fight for Glory, Built for Glory. Horses that I know there, G.I. Joe, have been out here to Australia. Black type everywhere, and really good winners, and really current good winners.
2 dams on the page. Well, the first dam just about takes up the whole page.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
But nice colt. Strong fella. He just very, very kind horse. So
Kind
he
horse.
should get up and run.
Yep.
Yeah, very kind. Yeah.
Will we get
he's put together pretty good.
Will there be photos coming out for him?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, unfortunate, because I think a few people would like to see him.
Probably like to see him.
Yeah, but it makes it a little bit harder. Lot 262, the Always Be Mickey out of Falcons Flyby. Another Always Be Mickey filly, and another really nice type, Timmy. Really good looking filly. Stands over a lot of ground and has that little bit of presence about her. A little bit different to the other horse. This has got a solid trunk, hasn't she? She's got that barrel about it.
Yeah, but she's a nice filly too. But the family, great family, this here.
Yep.
Like she's out of a Falcon mare out of Fleet's pocket. Well, that just you don't have to go much further.
Yep.
This is she's quite a nice filly. She's quite racy, but I'd say she'll get up and run this one.
When you say racy, like wants to get the job done?
Yeah, she's not. She's just a nice size. I reckon she'll make a 2-year-old, but yeah, she's there. She's busy. So
yep.
She just wants to get on with things and get things done.
I think that's good insight. I think that's good insight, though, Timmy, because that's what we want. We want to be able to see something that's potentially not written on the page, because you're spoiled for choice with her page. That's for sure. Like, it's ridiculous the horses that are on there. And you look at who Falcons Flyby is assisted to, and that's just one of those great families that continues to just Fleet's pocket. That's it. They're winners over here. There's magic winners over there, but the longevity of some of these horses too. That you buy this horse, you could have a racehorse for a long, long time, couldn't you?
Yeah. They just keep going.
Yeah, they do. They definitely do. 267. We're getting there, Timmy. We're slowly getting our way through. This horse is named after me, Rambo.
Yeah, right.
You know how many people have watched it down to here, Tim. Don't you worry about that with a comment.
Yeah.
But this is out of Fight for Glory. So this is that same family that we highlighted just there before, but just one of the different arms of it. But, just a terrific family again. Unfortunately, no photos, but Better's Delight, he just continues to do the job. And I think people could probably picture what this horse looks like without unfortunately, seeing any pictures. Yeah,
nice. He's quite a strong fella. Not overly big, but real strong, real Better's Delight. And he's the only one out of the SPR draft being by Betters.
Wow.
He's the only Better's Delight one, yeah. There's only I think there's only 3 or 4 in the sale, so.
Yeah.
Better's Delights. But he's a nice horse. Yeah, real nice.
I think, Timmy, people are waiting for him to go by the wayside, Better's Delight, but he keeps proving them wrong. So he just continues to leave good horses year on year, doesn't he?
Yeah, very fertile horse. And he just keeps, isn't he? For his age.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you and I hoping at the equivalent age, we both hope we're going as good as what he is. That's for sure.
We'll just leave it at that.
We will indeed. Yes, we will indeed. Our partner in crime, he won't be going as good as us. Don't worry about that. We're pretty confident of that. So, Strange Dreams is the next horse we're going to highlight. This is by Tall Dark Stranger, and I'll get your thoughts on that one there. How to Follow the Dreams, Christian Cullen. I'll look at the pictures first, Timmy. The pedigree page on this is so intriguing, though, when you put Christian Cullen on that bottom line. It ticks every box in Australasia, really. But this horse is a real looker and does have that Christian Cullen look about it, I think, anyway.
Strong filly, this. Very strong. Like you said, when you look at the page, great family.
Yep.
Well, the mother's sister is the mother of the good filly what Mark Purden had.
Western Dream.
Western Dream. Western Cullen. Yeah, but the
another one.
The next mare. Sorry, she left.
Dreamy Adam.
Christian Dreamer, and she's the mother of Amazing Dream. Yeah.
Oh, is it
That's
really?
What it is. Yeah. This is that family. Great, good family. Yeah, Christian Dreamer is the mother of Amazing Dream. Yeah, I've had a bit to do with this family with Mr. Derby because of I do all the feet, the mares, and the foals.
Yeah.
So
When
I've
you
seen
look
all
at
these years.
when you look at this part here today, Timmy, like I said there before about Tall Dark Stranger, so he's got this Betters Delight and Art Mage, and the job that those two horses have done, here for so long. A horse like Safely Kept being by Jake Lobel, like and the Dan there, Precious Beauty is out of that. Like he ticks so many boxes, if you like, for the Australasian horses and what we know. But then you got Follow the Dreams is by Christian Cullen. Of course, you've got that In the Pocket, and then you get Western Dreams, that Badland Hanover, Western Hanover line. It ticks a lot of good boxes for anyone looking for a racehorse, but then that broodmare later on, I'll tell you what, and it's tailor-made to go to a Some Beach Somewhere line horse because that's about the only cross it doesn't have in those pedigree pages.
That's right. I see the first one out of Follow the Dream. It was, or the second one was by Some Beach.
Yep.
And Stonewall had it. Now it's gone to Australia, but no, it's a good family.
Yep.
Probably one of the best families down here.
Yeah, very, very good family. Now you've picked up one. We'll go with this, lot 279. Now the photos aren't up for this horse just yet either. This is the Volstead out of Hill of Peace because unfortunately the guys at Macca Lodge were down to one. So you're preparing, yourself and Julie are preparing this horse for them. And I would imagine photos will be coming at some stage, Timmy?
Yeah, there will be photos of this fellow. We're just got to get them done. Just got to get the photo lady back. But he's got a bit of breeding, this horse too, by Volstead.
Yeah.
Out of a Muscle Hill mare, out of a CR Commando mare, out of a Chola Hanover mare, and she was the mother of Speeding Spurs. So you've got a bit of a show, hasn't he? And he's a lovely, big, strong colt, this. He
has indeed, and you actually get that double cross of Valley Victory back here, with Yankee Glide and Muscle Yankee, and it's been synonymous, especially in Australia. There's been a lot more Valley Victory crosses that have worked really, really well, but it definitely works in New Zealand as well. But the Volstead component of that as well is going to be very intriguing, and there wouldn't be a lot of Volsteads. I know this year's 2-year-old crop, I believe there was only the one, and I reckon this season, these yearlings, there would not be a lot of them that are going to go through the sales again either. So it'd be a rare opportunity to be able to get yourself a Volstead. It's not named. I wasn't sure if it had been named. This horse is going to be in trouble, but very rare opportunity for people to be able to invest in a Volstead. That's for sure, Timmy.
I think there's only a couple of Volsteads. I think Phil Williamson them got one in this fella. Yeah, but a good family. Yeah, very good family. American family, sort of.
I saw a post there. He had his 2-year-old winner. I think it's in New Zealand, but that actually was the only horse bred in the Southern Hemisphere that year by him. So it was a very peculiar little stat, that one. But anyway, it was the truth. So, and then the last of yours, but certainly not the least, is a horse called Maybe Molly. This is a Sweet Lou out of, I'm in trouble because I did look this up because I'm going to tell you why. Oh, the Betters Delight mare and Carly B. Now, we said that before. This Sweet Lou Betters Delight cross, that is what Charlie Roberts and Andrew Grierson invested their money and their neck in a way with Sweet Lou because they were sort of ridiculed for a long time, but they're not now. Leaves colts, leaves fillies, just an amazing horse. And, same with Betters. And, geez, you've got a lovely stamp of a horse here, Timmy. Is she as good in person as what she looks on the paper?
Yeah, she's a lovely filly. She's a bit like me, a bit laid back.
Is she?
Yeah. She's laid back. She don't worry about much, but she's just a nice filly. Yep. Everything's in the right place and good temperament. Yeah, she doesn't worry about much.
Good family all the way through, good winners. Carly B only won the one race, but she was by Betters, so I think you don't worry too much about that. It's only the second foal here. You've got that Christian Cullen mare in Toast to Cullen, and then a New York motoring Toast of New York. So you get quite a few things in there, better exclusive for my Australian viewers in there. Now, I'm a person on little oddities, Timmy, and I like oddities. Yes. And we're staying on this horse, so don't stress too much at all. But her name is Maybe Molly. Now, the best, I'll say the best Sweet Lou in Australia is a horse called Hollywood Strip. And he was out of Bang Bang Molly. Now, they've named this horse Maybe Molly. If that ain't an omen, and there is one other part, there's one difference. He's a colt, she was a filly. 2 white feet, white blaze, jet black, stood over a lot of ground. Has to be the Omen purchase of the year. I think this horse here, lot number 294. I think that's got to be an Omen, don't you, mate?
It could be, yeah, should be. But the first one out of her last year was a Captain Crunch, and it goes good. If I've been told by the owners, they said it's going to come out shortly. But this is she's a nice filly, very nice filly.
And that's a similar cross too. So whoever's purchased that horse might be very keen on it because, of course, Captain Crunch and Sweet Lou, I think Crunch is out of Lou's auntie or something like that. It works. But anyway, they're closely related. They're very closely related. So, so that's going to be intriguing. 13, as I said, unfortunately, one went by the wayside, but you actually picked up one to replace that, Timmy. So you're sort of stuck with your regular numbers, which is good. I think there was 43. I'm just seeing underneath on the ticker, there was 43 yearlings going through for SBSR, but there's 2 less. And between yourself and Macca, you've contributed to those. But not long now to the sale. So it's going to be a pressure time for you.
They're just on cruise time at the moment since we've had the parade and other people come and see them in the photos and that. But they're just out in the front paddock. I leave the colts and them out. So they're just going through cruise time, and we'll get a bit more excited probably a couple of weeks before the sales again.
So they're not boxed?
No. We're in sunshine down here. Beautiful weather.
Yeah.
18 degrees at the moment. There you go.
You wouldn't know what 41 was, would you? I left Auckland this morning.
I have been to America, and I know what 41 or 42 is like. It is quite warm.
I left Auckland this morning and it was pouring, absolutely towering down. I come home here and there's not a sign of rain. Don't worry about that. So I do have the shorts on underneath. So it's very, very warm here in Australia at the minute, that's for sure. But no, they look a treat. And I think, Timmy, in all fairness too, you are a team effort. That's actually why I left that Facebook page open, because it actually had your the team. But you are a team. Have a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get to the South Island this year when the sales are on, but you do have a lot of fun. You've got a great group of people around you. And I think that's one of the things we don't sell enough of when we're talking sales, and that is the fun that you can have at these sales and the people you can meet and the friends you can meet for life and only see them once a year.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, a lot of people I only see once a year when they come down from the North Island and that. But no, we've got a good crew. Got a couple of new members this year. The fellow that gives us a hand here in the mornings, that drives the truck when we walk them, he's been here 2 or 3 years and he's never got to go to the sales. So we've talked him in. So he's coming up with me on the Sunday when I go up. So yeah, he'll be an important part of it.
You need that male support, don't you?
Well, you know what it's like when I'm there with all those other people.
The girls keep him honest. Don't worry about that.
And I might be able to go wandering this year with when Ken's there, so that'll be good.
He can pick up some of the work that you get yelled at to do.
Yeah, how much work do I do?
You do a lot, Timmy. You do a lot.
I know. PR work.
We'll definitely believe that. Don't you worry about that. I've got the photo to show people every bit.
Here we go again.
How much hard work. I didn't have it. I actually didn't have it. Oh, I haven't got it. Oh, you're joking. It's got to be here somewhere. What have I called it though? There it is. I've got it, Timmy. Don't let me let you down there. That's how much work Timmy does. He gets out there with the canes and parades them. I think you should do a little bit of this, mate.
Yeah. We had the Winton show here the other day, so I was just an onlooker. I actually held on to the horse for Julianne. So
how'd she go?
She got Supreme.
Good on her.
Horse exhibit, but she's got a lovely old horse called Scott Bass. He won a crack $1 million, so you've sort of got a bit of a show, haven't you?
Yes, definitely. You definitely have. And I think that's one of the things we need to try and get out there. You guys are horse people. I mean, you're not just sellers. You are horse people. You're a farrier. You get around, you do a lot of other jobs as well, and get out there. And that's, I think, reflects in the yearlings and the product that you guys put up there. And, the other part of it is when you talk SBSR, the beautiful areas of growing horses out. You're not far from the Winton Trotting Track. It is Winton, I think, is it not?
Winton, yeah.
And just beautiful parts of the world. Katrina and Frank, I love to call him that. Frederick, John are just around the corner. It's a great part of the world and always green. That's the scary part about it, isn't it? It is always very green.
We could do with a bit of rain. We're just getting a bit dry here, but it's real green.
Yep,
real green.
Timmy, you said there Sunday you get up to the sale, so you'll be ready to parade. I think Tuesday's builders and inspection parade day. They're no parade as such, but it will be full on inspections and parading for the potential buyers.
Yeah, we leave Sunday morning. Probably get away here by about 6 and get up there. Anybody wants to come have a look on the Sunday afternoon, we'll be there by probably 2:30. And anybody on Monday what's not going to sales, we're there all day, and then should we all go Tuesday?
Yeah. I'll ask it anyway. Do they have the live stream out there for people to watch? It wouldn't matter. You can watch it on your phone nowadays anyway, or your tablet or anything.
Yeah, I usually do.
Yeah, I was going to say it's quite a funny thing. We go to all this expense to put things up to make them all like a TV production, and people walk around watching it on their phone with their headphones in, don't they, and keep up with it. But that's one thing you can do is inspect them, and you'll be able to see how the market's moving as well when you're in there and on the North Island, and people will be able to get a good guide. But a lot of the bigger buyers will be up there at Auckland, so you got that opportunity to sneak around and have a look and find that little horse that your next champion.
That's dead right. I usually talk to our friend after the first day in Auckland and find out what's going on.
Yep. He doesn't. He'll be busy at the minute. I think the thoroughbreds are there. She's a big show. I think it's 100 years. So well done to those guys for that as well. I think they're celebrating 100 years of sales. And I dropped Mr. Peter Argus back in there last night, and she's a big show in there when those gallopers roll in. So
they're a bit flashier than us.
700 on Sunday. They said
a lot of horses, isn't it?
Yeah. So on Sunday, I don't know how many horses they're selling, but there was 700 on the Sunday roll in. So anyway, that is good. As I said, to be able to view these horses, simply go to up the top is the best way. NZB Standard Bred. Go up there, and then you can refine your search by putting White Stables. You can put SBSR as well into that, and that'll give you the whole SBSR draft. And go from there. And Timmy, I'd imagine people can give you a call. I think it's your name. Was it Julie's name on the end of the catalogue? Doesn't matter, whoever's it is. But if they want to know about someone else's horse and things like that, like you can always help. That's the whole idea of the SBSR is, sending people the right area, giving them the right phone numbers to get in touch with people and find out, how their horses are. Yeah,
just give us a ring.
No,
we're always here. We can't go far with 13 of them, so.
No.
Yeah. But,
well, you probably can. Julie can't.
Yeah. It's been it's team effort as usual.
Yep.
Get them up there, and it's get them. Then we come home after sales and all the paddocks are empty, and you think, oh, here we go. And then we start again. Would you question yourself? Julie's phone number's down there on the bottom. It's 027 220 8358. So for the Australians, drop the 0 off and put +64 if you want to give Julie a call in relation to any of the horses we've showcased today as well. So go from there. Great, man. Thank you very much, mate. Technology didn't beat us. It was close at one stage, but it didn't beat us. We came out on top. That's right. And we've got 8 colts and 5 fillies, what make 13. So there you go.
He's been waiting for that one. He has been waiting for that. So you got your fingers. You're going to be disappointed when I don't ask you that on Tuesday morning, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm just wondering what's 5% of $1,000?
What is it? What did I say it was? 50 cents.
Right, you said $5. Now it's $50. So, yeah. So we'll just leave it at that.
Timmy, thank you very much. Good luck at the sales. I'll probably be talking to you before that, mate, but good luck to you at the sales and all the team from SBSR. This is the first of hopefully all. We're trying to catch up with everyone from the SBSR crew and highlight all their yearlings they're going out there. 41 yearlings. 13 of them, though, are in the white stable draft. And I really appreciate Timmy giving us a bit of time. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, Paul.